Alright everybody, this is my first meatloaf. I'm using the Traeger, not your mama's meatloaf. 225 degrees. Followed all the instructions, haven't added any kind of substitutes or any kind of what they call changes to the recipe. So hopefully it turns out good. I'm pretty sure it will, but just trying to document the first meatloaf that I've ever made. Alright everybody, you know, I followed the instructions. It said wait for 1 hour before you opened it up. I'm gonna open it up and then let's see what it looks like. Ooh, looking pretty good. If not good, amazing. I mean, it smells amazing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go temp probe it. I'm gonna find out what internal temp is. Internal temp is at 118. 120 is moving up. 125. 125. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and get my regular probe that I have online, and and I'll show you, and then I will go ahead and start watching it to get to that 160. Now, why 160? Everything that I've read or everything that I've watched is that if you made your own, ground beef, you could probably go lower, like like a steak, 125, 135, medium rare. But I bought this from Whole Foods, so they're saying that go 160. 160 is always a good temperature because it's ground, plus there's pork in there. Remember, there's pork in there. So we're gonna follow everything. And again, this is my first meatloaf, but it's looking really good. Simple instructions. Again, it's the Traeger, not your mama's meatloaf. And quick peek, boom. Right, so here we go. You can take a look real quick. I got that probe on the left side. You can put it anywhere you want, on the handle, whatever. I like to put it on that left side. And then I'm gonna go ahead and connect it into the main, what I would call the brain. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get used to the camera. The brain right here, right? And I got it at 160. At 160. And I'm gonna go ahead and plug it into the. I can carry this with me. Put it on my apron or my cooking shield and everything, and I'm gonna wait until it gets to 160. I'm just gonna plug it right in the middle there. Okay, and I'll go actually I'm gonna go to probably about 155. I'll probably go bring it down to 155 because what you want to do is you actually want the last 20 minutes to be, you want to put the glaze on. I'm just going to put a regular barbecue sauce on it. I'll go to the refrigerator to see which one I'm going to use to make a nice glaze on it. So right now, it's about 1 hour into the cook at 225. It's looking like how it's supposed to be. I got the probe in there. I didn't open it up until 1 hour. It looks really good. I'm trying to build that crust, and then I'm going to go ahead and glaze it on top. So when you bite into it, you got a little bit of crust, you got flavor, and it's tender on the inside. Okay? Help yourselves. Alright everybody, sorry about that camera angle, but it's about 150 internal temp. I'm just going to go ahead and put a glaze on there. I'm just going to use this Baby Ray's spicy sauce, sweet and spicy, as a glaze on top. You can tell I got some mushrooms in here. I just thought about, since I'm going to go ahead and cook, when I go put some mushrooms in there, I'm about to make a pizza here. So I'm just going to go ahead and just glaze it. A nice slap all around. All around as much as I can. So the crust is already nice, I can tell. But we're going to add a little bit of this on there. Not a lot. I'm not a big sauce guy, but I want to kind of build on the flavor on top of this. And then we will go ahead and try it out. It's about 150 again. You want to put the sauce, according to Traeger, the last 20 minutes of it. Get a nice glossy in there. Okay? Alright? Yeah, this is portobello mushrooms over here, and this is shiitake. I'm about to make a pizza, and I'll probably show that to you guys a little bit later. But man, that looks looking pretty good, right? Looking pretty good. Alright, here we go. 150. Waiting for the last bits. We got it's about 158 degrees internal temp. We're about to hit that sunset out here at 555 Pierce. It's Sunday, March 21st, or excuse me, March 22nd. 2020. So hopefully everybody learning stuff there while they're staying at home and still enjoying nature and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Appreciate what you got. So we're about to crack this bad boy open. All right, we got the probe at 159. So in a couple of seconds here, we're gonna be ready to go ahead and take this meatloaf out. All right, I already took the mushrooms out. Those are looking nice and tender. This isn't a mushroom video, so I took a, so you know I didn't get a close up on that. But once this thing goes to 160, we're gonna go and take it out, and we're gonna go ahead and put them on this board and let it go ahead and let it sit for, you know, a good 15 minutes like you always do with meat. Why? Because when meat cooks, it gets tense, right? It gets tense, and then what we should do is you let that meat rest, and the juices start coming out. So when you put it on here, the board's gonna look dry, right? There's not gonna be anything on here. Then all of a sudden, it's gonna be, you know, a little bit of it's gonna be some juices flowing there because it's relaxing. So, you know, if anything, that's the most important step. Get your meat room temperature. Make sure you have an internal probe and let it rest at the end. All right? What time is it? It's meatloaf taking out time. Here we go. Boom. Look at that. Woo-wee. Doesn't that look pretty? First meatloaf. Okay? I'm trying to move it on you guys, but I'm gonna put it on this board and get this thing going. Now what I'm using is I'm just gonna go ahead and take that probe out. Okay? Let it rest there. Take the meatloaf and let it sit right on this thing. Being very gentle. Very gentle. Okay? Turn it off. Shut down cycle. Bring it in. Wow. Wowzer. Okay. Alright, here we go. This is the Traeger meatloaf. It is what we call straight up textbook. I'm going to go ahead and slice through it right through the middle, real quick and simple. And see what the middle looks like. You know what? I like ends. So let's cut this end over here and show you what it looks like. Ooh, it just feels so tender. Alright. So look at that. That's actually the core of it. Alright. Oops. You can't see it, huh? Can you? Sorry about the focus there. But look at that. Look at that steam on the inside of there. Alright. And I'm going to go ahead. So you see the juices underlining here, right? So it's some big chunks. You know, this is meatloaf, right? So Alexa, stop timer. Set that Alexa timer so we can make sure we're doing everything right. I like the char on the sides. Look at that. Peel it out. Let's taste this bad boy. Oh my God. Man, that is good. Traeger meatloaf, not your mama's meatloaf recipe, textbook. You guys gotta try this. Guys gotta try it. Happy March 2020. Alright, just a quick recap. This meatloaf, like I said, I don't even eat meatloaf, but man, you know, take a look at what's on here. So if you saw the last videos I've done in the last 2 days, this is March 21, 22. Take a look. You got the Traeger smoke ring on the outside, and then it's tender. I mean, it really truly is tender. And then you have smoke rings right there, right? And then you got the glaze on the on the backside. So it's great presentation, great taste. 2 hours, you mix it up and you follow the recipe and you're good. And the flavor and the texture is great. What I'm gonna do probably in the next couple days is I'm gonna go ahead right before I put this glaze on here, right? I'm gonna go ahead and I might go ahead and put in that pizza oven that you've been seeing, and then get a really nice crust on it, and then put the glaze on it. So keep posted. If you got time to do this Traeger recipe, do it please.